Hi and welcome to the Money Move Studio. Today we're chatting Bitcoin. Then, now, and the future. If you do enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. A little love goes a long way. Paul, so it was 2017 when I first heard the term Bitcoin. And I remember I was sitting on the bib strappies at Stellenbosch University on my way to study for my psychology exam when I heard very smart looking people chat about Bitcoin. And I was like, what is this thing? And I kind of just thought it would blow over, but it didn't. So please tell me more about the origin story.
Cool. So Ingrid, Bitcoin was created in 2008 by a he, she, they, we don't know, called Satoshi Nakamoto. It kind of rolls off the tongue. And by the way, Satoshi loved his coffee. Black, no milk, no sugar, just like me. And the point here was to create a new form of currency because they knew that the fiat currencies, the Rand, dollar, Europe, are going down the drain. We actually made a video on the future of money, so viewers, check it out. Just here, it gives you a little bit of background context as to why the currencies are in big trouble. Anyway, here's a cool story for you, Ingrid. So the first ever transaction in Bitcoin, this was in 2010, so just a couple of years after Bitcoin was created. And there was this guy called Laszlo. So Laszlo had just discovered Bitcoin. He was on Reddit, a social media platform, and he reached out to the community asking, can we do a transaction in Bitcoin? I have all of these Bitcoin because remember, Bitcoin was worth a few cents back in the day, so it was worth basically nothing. He wanted to buy 2 pizzas. So the deal was, okay, please someone order pizzas for me, get it delivered to my house, and then I will pay you Bitcoin for that, and that will be the first Bitcoin transaction. So that's exactly what happened. So this other guy ordered 2 pizzas, he delivered it to Laszlo's house, and Laszlo paid him the Bitcoin. How much did he pay, Ingrid? Laszlo paid 10,000 Bitcoin for those 2 pizzas that day. Those Bitcoin, or those pizzas, in today's money, is worth $785 million, or about 12.5 billion rands. The most expensive pizzas in history.
That is quite the interesting story. I'm now craving pizza, but anyway, so as we sit here, we know that Bitcoin is worth way more, but where is it exactly standing today?
All right, Ingrid, so I'll show you the top assets in the world. Bitcoin is one of them. So on the screen, we have gold and silver, after the massive rally being the top assets in the world, then Nvidia, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and all the way down to Bitcoin at the moment being the 13th biggest asset in the world. It's massive. It has a 1.5 trillion market cap. At the time of recording, it's worth about $80,000 or 1.2 million rand. So here's the question. Bitcoin is massive today. It stands among companies like Meta, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Walmart, Tesla. These are some of the biggest companies in the world, and Bitcoin is part of that conversation. But here's the ticker. All of us know these companies off by heart. We all understand them. We all use them every single day. I Google every single day. I use Microsoft Word every single day. We all invest in them because we are all invested in the MSCI World or the S&P 500. So we all understand it, we all use it, we all invest in it. Now Bitcoin's turn. Who understands Bitcoin? Very few people. Who uses Bitcoin? No one, basically. No one uses it to pay for goods and services, or almost no one. And thirdly, who's invested in it? Not many people. Yet it is as big as some of these companies. Are we in the biggest bubble that has ever existed, that makes Bernie Madoff's pyramid scheme look like a kindergarten party? Or are we just getting started? Because if no one yet really understands, uses, or invests in it, and it's already this big, how far can it go? So viewers, I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment below. Are we just getting started, or is this the biggest pyramid scheme ever?
So we were very interested in getting behind what most people think of Bitcoin, whether it is a digital gold, whether it is a possible new form of money, or whether it's purely speculation. So we then, at this year's Woordfeest, did a bit of a poll with our attendees, and we also ran that same poll on our social media. and the outcomes were really, really interesting. Paul, take it away.
So firstly, about 50% of everyone we asked, including social media and the WordFest event, said yes, they are invested in Bitcoin. So it's a 50-50 split down the middle. I thought it would be much less, but here we are, 50-50. And then if we then isolate the yes segment, about half of them said purely speculation. This is for me, let's see what happens. I don't really believe in it, or I don't really care, or I don't understand it, but I want to be part of the game. 30% said it's a digital gold of some sort because it shares characteristics with gold. And 20% said it's a future currency. We might pay in Bitcoin for our goods and services down the line. So once again, viewers, what do you think? We will do a future episode on Bitcoin as a digital gold and also Bitcoin as a currency. But first, let's hear your thoughts. Are you invested, yes or no? And if you are you speculating? Is it a digital gold or is it a currency? Let us know.
We can't wait to see your feedback. We'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!